Guys, it's Natalia and welcome back to Glossy Confidential. I'm here today with my second installment of my top 5 series that I'm doing in collaboration with Katie from Make Me Over Katie and Kat from Kitsch Snitch. I'm going to have both their channels linked down below, as well as our playlist of our top 5 products that we have coming up with. It's going to be a monthly video that we're doing with each other. So next month, I'm not sure what we'll do next month. Last month was foundations, and this month we're actually going to be talking about highlighters, because let's be honest, highlighters is just taking over the world at the moment. There's strobing, there's highlighters, everyone is bringing out highlighters. So we wanted to go through and just talk about our top 5 highlighting products. Now this is the biggest one, hardest one for me, mainly because a lot of my highlighters are, turns out, or most of them are limited edition, and I don't want to mention limited edition ones because it's a bit harder to get and it's just not fair. So let's get into it. The first one that I'm going to talk about is the highlighter I've got in today. It is very, very highlighted. It is a very intense highlight, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. So out of that Anastasia highlights, there's a sort of like a light pink, there's a light one, a gold, a peach, and a pink sort of shade. This is the gold one. As you can see, it is a little bit broken, and if I'm not careful, that will just fall out, which sucks. But the colour is beautiful. That is it swatched on my hand. As you can see, it is very, very gold based. You do not need much of this at all. Just, I used way too much as it was today. I couldn't find my fan brush. I used like a MAC 224 brush. Went completely overboard with a highlighter, but what's a highlighter video talking about highlighter if I'm not wearing a crap ton of highlighter on my face? So that one is So Hollywood. That one is got to be one of my favorite ones. It is such a beautiful, beautiful color. Like, just the intense light highlightedness of this is just blows my mind. So that is my first one. The second one I'm going to talk about is one from Becca, and this is the Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is the color in Opal. The Becca Opal is very, very, very intense as well. You do not need much of this, just the lightest hand, and you will get a crazy intense highlight. So this is the Opal. It's a bit more of a champagne-y, peachy champagne color, I would say. That is it next to So Hollywood. So you can tell So Hollywood is gold, and this one's got a little bit more of a peach shade, but the color is still absolutely beautiful. It catches the light amazingly. We're having the goldy sort of peachy gold undertones to them. I think that suits my skin coloring amazingly. So those two are got to be my 2 favorite ones. Moving on to another one that I think is absolutely beautiful, NARS Albatross. Now this is so beautiful. I hadn't had this one for so long, and it wasn't until actually Kat had NARS Albatross and she mentioned it, and it wasn't until I went into the store, I think Kat was with me, and I even swatched it. I'm like, oh my god, how have I not known about this? This one looks white in the pan. I think that's why I kind of avoided it, but then I swatched it, and it has got the most beautiful gold, yellow gold undertone to it. Like, it doesn't look white when you swatch it. You don't need much. It's got that really, really beautiful gold undertone to it. So if I am going somewhere where I want a subtle highlight, not as crazy as Becca Opal, I will go to NARS Albatross, and it is really, really beautiful. That one, I think, if you are very, very fair as well, you could wear that one and it would look really beautiful on you, because it's not too yellow gold, it's more of a white gold. I feel like I'm just talking about a whole lot of golds, and these are starting to look very, very similar. The next one I'm going to talk about is probably a cult favorite amongst the world, and that is MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. This is a universal bronzer. This is a sort of like a champagne pink tone, but it's not too pink. It looks amazing on every skin color you could possibly imagine. Really, really fair, mid-tone, really, really dark. This color would look amazing. That's it there. It's quite light. This is what I call a subtle highlight. It's not as intense as these two. It's not as intense as Anastasia. It's not as intense as Becca. It is much more of a subtle highlight, I find. Again, just with a fan brush, apply to the tops of your cheekbones, anywhere where you want to highlight, and it just brings that really, really nice glow to your face without being too much. I really like that. I think the fact that it is a little bit more champagne pink, which makes it more universal, but it is one, and you're going to find makeup artists around the world will have that as a staple in their makeup kit. Okay, next I'm going to be talking about this little sample. I haven't got the full size of this one, but this is from Benefit's What's Up. This is a cream highlighter. All of them so far have been powders. The other highlighter from Benefit is High Beam. I find High Beam to be too light pink, white colour and it doesn't suit me all that much. Very, very fair people, you would really, really love High Beam if you want an intense highlight. But for me personally, I like What's Up. This is a sample that I got from this Christmas collection last year. I haven't got a full size one of this because, let's be honest, I don't need any more highlights, and this full size is about $53 here in Australia, and I'm just not going to spend that much money on. So I haven't got a full size of this one, but when I was working there, it just was amazing. It was one of those hidden products that you'd put on someone and it just looks stunning on everyone I ever put it on. I really, really loved it. So it comes in a stick, you twist it up, and the product is, again, it's sort of along the lines of, I would say, Soft and Gentle, but in cream form. It is a light pinky kind of champagne base. This, as you can see there, it's a lot more subtle. Obviously, cream products are designed, they're going to sink into your foundation. You can put it on top of your cheekbones, use your beauty blender, and it's just going to really soak in and just bring a really, really nice, subtle look. Because this one isn't too intense, it just brings a really, really nice hydration and lightness to your face without being too stark and making it look over the top. That's what I really love about this product, that you can use this one on really, really young people. You can use it on more mature skin where they have got creasing and aging issues. Dehydration is a big one for mature ladies. But this one, being a cream product, it doesn't accentuate any of the bad points, but it just brings a really nice glow to your skin. So that one there is What's Up. It's very, very similar in tone to MAC Soft and Gentle, but it's just a cream product, and it comes in a stick form. So Benefit's What's Up is certainly one that I really, really do recommend, and I probably will go and get the full size of that. So that's the fifth one. I did want to mention one limited edition one, which I think is just absolutely beautiful, and this is one from Mercier, and this is the Indiscretion highlighter, and this is the one that was really limited edition, and it just looks beautiful. Like, can we just take a minute to look at the product? It is so stunning. It's going to be my favorite looking product that I've got. It's very, very similar to Opal, and also very similar to Soft and Gentle. So it's got like that peachy tone to it. It's also got gold, and it's just a really, really beautiful, beautiful shade there. So I don't know if it's really picking up. So if you can't get this, the closest thing to this is probably Opal, I would say. I just want to mention that one because it just looks gorgeous and it's so beautiful. Damn limited edition products. Why can't every product be that pretty? So that wraps up my top 5 highlighting products. I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to go over and check out Katie and Kat's videos. I'm going to link them down below. I'll try to have a blog post down below as well in the description bar where I've got sort of swatches of these up close so you can sort of see the comparisons with them. I can show you here, but they're all starting to look very, very similar to me, so I can only imagine what you would be seeing here. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned next month for our next series in our top 5 videos. If you've come over from Katie and Kat's channels, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any other videos, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!